reading through comments, which I've been late to look at on my channel, and I was laughing. I can't remember, I think it was for the Samsung, or anyway, it was one of the tablets that I was reviewing, and somebody commented that I was never happy with regards to the size. It was either too big or it was too small, and I seem to never be happy. And thanks to whoever it was that made that comment, because it did make me laugh. So what I got today, the size I think is pretty near perfect. I've had this now for maybe about a month, and I just wanted to share with you what it is. So here we go, go. Right, so this is the don't tell anybody my pin, okay? This is the MatePad Pro. Spec wise, it's pretty high spec. It's Kirin 990 octa-core. This one is the 8GB 256 GB internal storage, 2K IPS screen. I don't know, the camera, just let me check GSM Arena, because I don't really use the camera for anything. 13 megapixel main camera at the back and 8 megapixel selfie camera, so pretty decent. Takes SD card as well. Now of course, as everyone knows, the only real caveat about buying the MatePad Pro these days is because of lack of Google Play services, and you might see that I have Play services installed there, but it don't work because I didn't really do it the right way. So I should really just uninstall that, because it ain't working. Now there is a number of videos on YouTube, and there seems to be, I mean, every week, every month, there seem to be getting closer and closer for Huawei, latest Huawei phones and tablets to install Google Play services. For me, ultimately, it's not a massive big deal, because I did buy this tablet for work. Okay, so, and when I got it, so when it was advertised on Jareer, it was a pre-order, and if you ordered it, then you got the pen and the keyboard case for 2,000. It was just under 2,400. I think it was 2,399. And that offer lasted not very long, and now you can only buy, for that price, you can only get the tablet. So I was lucky, I got it, and I've been pretty happy with it. Okay, so let me just I wanted to, okay, so I did the Antutu just because I wanted to check, obviously. Let's see what the score was. I remember it being pretty high. So that was 49370. Now for a tablet, I mean, that's fast as anything. Basically, it is just no complaints at all. The brightness is really good. I think it's over 550 nits. What I really like about it is 10.8 screen. So okay, just for I just remembered something. So if you've watched other videos, you'll have seen people complaining that this sticks on the back of the keyboard cover, sticks on with a magnet. It's not particularly strong, so you really do need to be pretty careful. You will see how svelte this is. I mean, it's really reminiscent of the iPad Pro 11-inch, which my wife has, and it's a really good size if it wasn't an iPad. This 10.8, and as I was laughing about not being happy about the size of tablets, particularly for work, this was the I think this is an actually 10.8 or 11-inch. I think is just a really good size. You can see the bezels are really very small. although it's not an AMOLED screen, I think it's an absolutely brilliant screen. I've been using it for the most part. I've been using it for watching Netflix and on my Plex, watching my stuff. It is really pretty good, and the sound from sorry, I didn't have the I have YouTube installed. I forgot that I don't have the Play services. Why don't I just uninstall that? You can run YouTube from the browser. I just haven't connected it to my internet. You can run it and it's fine. Of course, we're stuck with the Huawei app gallery, and there's other ways of Appetite. There's all these other AppMonk, APK Mirror. You can sideload various apps that don't need Google Play. And as I said, for my purposes, I'm not using it with any apps really that need Google Play, so it's kind of worked out pretty decent for me. Let me see if I can give you an idea of the sound before something. Okay, so really good. Oh, that might be enough, just in case. Watching videos is a real
You were so hot.
what's that?
No.
In the dark. Watching videos is like really a pleasure. The speakers, I think, are almost the best I've heard on. The speakers on the iPad Pro are pretty good. I think these are a wee bit better. Now, of course, speakers is just it's pretty subjective. I just think it's better. Now, it's pretty plain looking thing. I don't mind that at all. It's a wee bit slippery, so I would advise getting, at least if you don't get the keyboard cover, there's plenty of cheap third-party covers. Let's see if it recognised my face, which it did. I would, unless you put a skin on the back, because it is very slippery. So for media consumption, it's a beast. I don't play games, but I would imagine with the Kirin 990 and 8 gigs of RAM, you're going to be able to run most of like PUBG, any of these Fortnite's easy enough to run, but you'll be able to run these, I would say, without any problems. Let me just see. I really like the Stylus as well. It's almost just like a normal size pen. I don't know how do I use this. So Sketch. Now I'm not an artist, so don't laugh at me. But it's just like a normal size pen. The nib is just like a normal size, so it's pretty natural. And I would say that, and my writing is bloody terrible. Channel. It is really, really good. So for note taking, notes on the go, I think this could be a really good productivity device, and it could really do for light business work if you're on the go. So let me just and I like they have these this tablet, I think I put it in settings, but you can have swipe actions. So swipe up is to return to your home screen, and swipe from the, hold on, let me get this right, from my right, your left is like back button. So I've been using that. You can have the soft keys down there as well, but I prefer this. So yeah, I put on Smart Office, which is an app that I've used for a long time, and it's pretty much compatible with most forms of documents, most file types. I do have Office Viewer on there as well, and really for my work I'm not going to be using this particularly for typing lots of stuff on it, but it's good for going to meetings and having my PDFs, and I hate carrying papers. I can take notes easy enough with this. So and really I can, if I'm pushed, I can draft emails quite easy on this keyboard. Now a lot of people complained about the keyboard, but for me, they complained about the size and not much travel and all that, but I find most of these keyboards, certainly even the Apple Magic Keyboard for the iPad Pro, for me, I don't know, it's fine. So again, it just depends what you fancy. This is actually the keyboard cover, as you can see there. I mean, it's very, very thin and pretty light. So it's not the whole thing together is not that heavy to carry around. Okay, there is, again, with the magnets for the pen now. Okay, they have right, and it helps for charging and stuff like that, which is pretty cool, but the magnet's not that strong, so beware that you're best to carry this. Actually, I don't really carry it around with me unless I'm particularly going for a meeting, but better to carry this in your pocket. You're going to lose it, it's not that strong. I'm sure there are third-party covers that will have a slot where you can keep this and it'll be a lot safer, and they're not, I doubt that they're that expensive either. So again, for me, it pretty much ticks all the boxes that I need to use for work. So I'm really pleased that I bought it. I was in two minds because I was thinking about the Google Services thing, and then I was thinking, I do have another review which will make more sense of this review when I do it, and I'll probably do it this week or next week. I was thinking about it's not AMOLED and IPS, but actually it's a really good IPS screen. I don't really have a problem with the blacks are pretty well. I just haven't noticed anything, and I'm watching Counterpart and Handmaid's Tale on this, and it's just brilliant in your bed. These speakers are just really, really loud. So once again, I will direct your attention to Microsoft Edge, because I've been using them on this and on my PC, my home theater PC, and it's working really well. So that's what I would recommend people to at least give it a try, because it's not like the old Edge. It's a lot better. And really, I've tried to keep it relatively light of apps. I do have my VPN, I do have Plex on it, so I can, share all my stuff on my Wii home theater PC. But I wanted to keep it relatively light because, I'm pretty much it's really only for work. And as I said, with my next review, that will make more sense. And I'm pretty happy with it, and I'm not that bothered about Google Play services. Having said that, although I watched a video this morning, I was going to do it. I had planned to try and install it this morning, and then I just thought there were still people complaining about it not working properly and not being able to sign in to Google. So I'm going to leave it a bit longer. I'm sure there'll be a better fix. Who knows? Maybe when the idiot in America is gone, we'll get back to normal, and we can put Google back on if they so desire. But for me at work, it's not a massive deal. But I would be tempted to at least try it. I think it would be, as long as I wouldn't break my device. So yeah, this has been my review. I've been really pleased with it. I thought I got a really good deal, and I'm just very happy with this size. The bezels, the screen, it's a bit slippy, as I said. The RAM, the storage, I mean, it's just phenomenal for that price. When you compare it to obviously an iPad, and look, I've liked iPad Pro. I've had them. I like them, but I'm I just get annoyed just because of the restrictions of Apple. So I'm better with Android. It stops me getting annoyed. Okay, so that's it. Speak to you soon. Stay safe. Bye.